Art history is often described as a series of revolutions, with new movements rejecting what came before them. However, innovation in art usually develops through a complex relationship with tradition. Rather than completely abandoning earlier practices, many artists selectively adapt traditional techniques while introducing new ideas. For instance, an artist may continue to use classical composition while experimenting with unconventional materials or themes. This combination allows innovation to feel grounded rather than disconnected. Viewers can recognize familiar elements, which helps them engage with unfamiliar aspects of the work. In this way, tradition can serve as a reference point rather than a limitation. At the same time, artists face pressure to appear original. In highly competitive art environments, innovation is often rewarded more visibly than careful refinement of existing styles. This pressure may lead some artists to exaggerate differences from tradition, even when their work still relies heavily on it. Therefore, innovation and tradition should not be viewed as opposing forces. Instead, they interact continuously, shaping how art evolves over time.
The value of an artwork is often assumed to be determined by experts, such as critics, historians, or curators. While expert opinion certainly plays an important role, public response also influences how art is valued over time. Popular reception can shape which works remain visible and which fade into obscurity. When an artwork resonates strongly with the public, it may gain attention beyond academic circles. This attention can lead to exhibitions, reproductions, and eventually scholarly interest. In contrast, works initially praised by critics may lose relevance if they fail to connect with broader audiences. As a result, artistic value is not fixed at the moment of creation. However, public opinion is not always immediate. Some artworks are misunderstood or ignored when first introduced, only to be appreciated decades later. Changing cultural values and social concerns can alter how people interpret artistic meaning. Thus, artistic value emerges through an ongoing negotiation between expert judgment and public perception.
In visual art, what is absent can be just as meaningful as what is present. Empty space, often called negative space, plays a crucial role in guiding viewer attention and shaping interpretation. Rather than simply filling a canvas, artists carefully decide where to leave areas unmarked. Negative space can create balance, emphasize key elements, or evoke a sense of calm. In some traditions, especially minimalist art, large areas of emptiness encourage viewers to slow down and reflect. This experience contrasts sharply with highly detailed artworks that demand constant visual engagement. Silence in art functions similarly to silence in music. Just as pauses can heighten emotional impact, visual emptiness can intensify meaning. By limiting visual information, artists allow viewers to project their own thoughts and emotions into the space. Therefore, empty space should not be understood as a lack of effort or content. Instead, it represents a deliberate artistic choice that shapes perception and experience.